Hey guys, Alicia here. I am going to be showing you how to make a rustic wedding invitation. Now, you can leave it white if you want to. People like their invitations, some people like them rustic and some people like them just classic white, and you could actually offer both. So I'm going to show you how to do this. But before I get into the video, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and also the bell notification so you do not miss out on any future videos that I will be uploading. Okay, so I am in iPicky.com and we are going to create a design. Now, once you get in here in iPicky.com, a wedding invitation is usually 5x7, and you can actually go right here in iPicky and they already have this selection for you on the template. So you can just go ahead and choose that you want a 5x7, and you do that right here where it says canvas size, and we're going to click 5x7 and we're going to click create. So here is our 5x7 template. Okay, now you can go on Etsy directly and get these rustic looking papers, or you can make them yourself. And if you would like for me to do a video on how to do rustic papers, please leave a comment section below and let me know. It's pretty simple to do. So I uploaded 3 of these rustic papers out of several that I had, and I thought, let me just try and see what one of them looks like. And I think I'm going to start with this one. And it doesn't matter of anything hanging over, the edge. Okay, and this just really gives it a look that it is older, but it still looks just a little bit dark for me. So I think I'm going to actually fade this just a little bit more because I don't want it to be quite as dark. Okay, so at this point, we're going to start adding some watercolor photos. Now, once again, you can go on Etsy directly or Creative Market, and you can purchase these watercolor PNG files that are already transparent background, and they do not cost much at all. I think I got a set of 6 of the same colors of this watercolor photo that I'm about to use, and this was just one of 6 photos that I received. So what we're going to do here is we're going to pull it up here, and we're just going to make this a little bit bigger. And we want it to have that illusion that it is actually kind of hanging off a little bit. So you can tilt this. And once again, do not worry about anything that we're designing that is hanging off of the edge over here. I know it's probably an important part of the design, and you just have to kind of play around with this until you get it how you like it. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to click duplicate. And when you click duplicate, it actually duplicates it in the same exact size. And then I'm just going to flip this around the other way. And I'm going to put this down here. Now, I think these are just a little bit too big for what I'm wanting to do because we don't want to take up too much room here in the middle. We want to leave just enough and add some really pretty flowers on here. If you still think that this is too dark, you can go back to this layer and you can fade it just a little bit more, and it still has that rustic look. Okay, so this is where now we have our watercolor photos in here, and we need to, at this point, start making our text. And I'm going to make this smaller just so you can see kind of what it's looking like so far. Okay, once again, don't worry about anything that is hanging off of the edge. That is not going to matter. And it's all just playing around with this. Okay, so we need to start filling in some text info. And I will probably pause it. So you want to type out your wedding invitation text, and you can get examples online. All you have to do is do a Google search, or however you want to do that, and you know, you can get your wedding invitation however you like it, or you can just create it your own. Okay, so right here, we're just going to say, I'm going to make up some names here. Okay, Katie and Austin. We're just making up a name here. And then I'm going to go ahead and change the font to something that I like. And while I'm typing this out, or while I'm trying to find a font that I really like, I will put this on pause for just a moment. So that way it doesn't take up so much time in the video, you know, while I am picking out a font. And then once I do that, I'll show you what we can do to change the colors. Okay, so now I have typed out all of my text and I have changed the font of how I want this to be. And there's one more small step that I wanted to show you. So what we're going to do is we need to change the color of the fonts. And right here where it says Katie and Austin, I'm going to move this over a little bit, invite you to celebrate their wedding. And then it has down here Saturday, July 20th, 2019, St. Paul Church, and I mean, I just made this address up, 555 East Main Street. You can even put reception to follow if you would like. But I wanted to show you right here, we kind of want to put some sort of a divider, whether it be just a small single flower or just add something. So we're going to experiment with that just a little bit. And I have kind of uploaded a little bit, and I think that putting something like this in here would be just a little bit too much, but we'll see, because we can flip this around and we can kind of put this here and then make this just a little bit smaller so that it's like a divider between wedding and then the location and the date and time of when it's going to be. Okay, so we need to change the font, and I think I want to go with a dark purple to really offset these purple and fuchsia colors that we have in here. We also have navy blue, so your color options are simply a matter of preference. I'm just doing this how I want to do. So we're going to go down here to our color spectrum, and we're going to pick a shade of purple. Now, I want this to be a really dark shade of purple. Okay, now once again, when you choose a color on this spectrum, it assigns it a number up here. And when you go to change the color on each of these, you want to copy and paste. And actually, let me just move this around a little bit more. I think I even want it darker. I mean, you can literally just move around here. Okay, so I think I like this, and I'm actually going to I'm going to highlight this. You hit your Control C, and that copies it. So now when we click here, and we click on color, all you have to do is hit Control V, hit Enter, and it changes it to the same exact color. So that way you don't have to go hunting down the same color on the spectrum. Control V, Enter. And that is how we do that. I think that turned out beautiful. To go along with this, you can make RSVP cards for them to respond to. And there's just, the possibilities are endless with this on how you want to do it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. And also, again, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification so you do not miss out on any future videos that I will be uploading. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.